Okay, so we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Second Life, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so what are we going to do this time? Well, this time I'm going to show you guys how to get started earning Linden Dollars with virtual fishing. Yep, you heard that correctly. Earning Linden Dollars with virtual fishing. So getting started is very simple. The first thing you need to do is get the free virtual fishing rod and the free virtual fishing hod. The question is, where do you get it? Well, you can get it for free in Second Life Marketplace. So what we are going to do is open up the Second Life Marketplace and look for virtual fishing. Okay, so I already have this. Okay, it seems to be not working. Let me refresh this. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so I set the maturity to general so that it will not show any adult content. And then search for virtual fishing. You'll see the most relevant. So if you didn't see virtual fishing as the number one or the top result, just scroll down a bit and there it is. You need to look for the virtual fishing kit version 2.9. So click on it. And as you can see, I've already purchased this like 2 years ago. And then all you have to do is click on the buy now button. And doing so, you will get the virtual fishing kit in Second Life. It will be delivered to your avatar in Second Life. Okay, let me close this since I've already bought it. Okay, so this time I opened my inventory and I'm going to look for the virtual fishing rod and hod. And as you can see here, I have like a few instances of the virtual fishing hod and rod. Okay. So we have here the virtual fishing hod version 2.9 and the virtual fishing rod version 2.9 as well. And you'll notice that I already have both equipped. Okay. Let me show you the HUD. Okay, so on screen right now is the virtual fishing HUD. There it is. And you'll see I have like 90 small bait and I don't have any earnings or Linden Dollar in my wallet because I just withdrew all the Linden Dollars in my virtual fishing wallet. And then I guess I'll have to show you the virtual fishing HUD as well. Let's see here. So as you can see, I already have the virtual fishing rod equipped, but it's not visible. Okay, why is that? Why is it not visible? The reason for that is the virtual fishing rod that my avatar is holding is invisible. Uh, so to show you the rod, I'll have to turn it visible. Okay, so again, you'll need to click on a button in the HUD and then choose rod options, and then you'll find visibility. There you go. See? Look at that. Okay. You'll notice that the virtual fishing rod that my avatar is holding is small because you can also resize it. Okay, for now I'm going to return it to its original size. Revert. Okay, there you go. That's how big or long. Yeah, that is the virtual fishing rod. Okay, so once you have your virtual fishing HUD and your virtual fishing rod, you need to find where you can do virtual fishing. And you do that by clicking on the boat icon on the virtual fishing HUD. And a list of location will appear in chat. There you go. See that in chat? Okay, there you go. So we have here a list of locations. It doesn't show all the locations. It only shows a few locations because there is a character limit. Okay, so the chat window can only display a certain amount of characters on screen. So if you want to see a full list, you'll have to open your web browser and go to the land listing in virtual fishing website. Okay, let's close the chat and let's open the virtual fishing website. Where is it? It's right there. So the URL is fungamecentral.com/bf_lands.php. So this is the virtual fishing lands with buoys page. Okay, so as you can see, look at that. This is the list of all the locations that you can fish and earn Linden Dollars from. You can go to any of these locations and start fishing. Right now there are 140 locations. That is a lot of locations. You won't be able to go to any of them. Okay, also you'll need to look for locations that are running a multiplier event like this one. So here we have Notorious Kingdom, Tiny Empires, Fishing, POF needed, and they are running an X3, 2x3 multiplier events and 2x2 multiplier events. So basically it multiplies the amount of Linden Dollars you are able to catch. So you'll need to look for this because these locations will give you or will allow you to earn more Linden Dollars. The problem with this location is that you'll need to have payment info. Okay, so the only problem with this location is that you'll need to have payment info on file. So if your account doesn't have payment info on file, then you won't be able to go to this location, unfortunately. In my case, I can't go there right now because obviously they're running an X3 event. The location will obviously be filled with fishers. If you look at the location on the map, let's see here. Let's close this. Right now, there are how many? Look at that, 130. There are 130 avatars in Notorious Kingdom right now. So, yeah, there is no way I'm going to get in this location. Everyone that wants to do virtual fishing obviously are in Notorious Kingdom right now and earning Linden Dollars. So if you can't go to a location because it's full, or if it has some kind of restrictions like having a payment info on file, but you don't have it, don't worry, because again, as I've shown in the list, there are a lot more locations to fish from. For example, you can search from the list. Let's see here. Let's go find a location. Maybe you can go to Butterfly Beach. Okay, this sounds like a good place to go, and then teleport. So once you are on the location, there are times when you are going to land on top of the virtual fishing buoy itself. Right now, my avatar is on top of the virtual fishing buoy. See? It happens. Okay, so once you are within 20 meters of the virtual fishing buoy, all you have to do is click on the cast button on your virtual fishing HUD. The cast button looks like a hook. So on your virtual fishing HUD, just click on it. And you'll hear that sound. But right now, I'll have I got a message saying, please wait while your fishing rod is loading. So once you receive the message, your rod is ready to use, then you can start fishing. Again, I'm going to click on the cast button, and then you'll see a message saying, you cast your line out, please wait until you've caught a fish. And on your virtual fishing rod, you'll see a timer right there on top, or right there on the tip of your virtual fishing rod. The cast timer in virtual fishing is fixed. It's fixed at 60 seconds. It doesn't change. It will only change if you change your bait, and there are 3 types of bait that you can use in virtual fishing. There is small, medium, and super. And I suggest that you stay with small. You can go with super if there are multiplier events, like maybe there's an X8 or an X10, because the money in that buoy will run out quickly. That is the time to use a super bait, because with a super bait, the casting time is reduced by half. So instead of 60 seconds, it becomes 30 seconds. Medium reduces the casting time by 15 seconds. So instead of 60 seconds, it becomes 45 seconds. Okay, so it says there in chat, you have caught cod worth 0.2 Linden Dollars. Again, you have caught cod worth 0.2 Linden Dollars. There are no fish in virtual fishing. It is just a flavor text in chat. What's important is the Linden Dollar value. That is what's important. and you'll see that your money in your you'll see that the money on your virtual fishing HUD will also update. So once you finished casting, what do? You cast again. And you have 40 casts per buoy. That is the limit. It's also fixed. So you have 40 chances of casting and earning Linden Dollars from a buoy. Again, don't worry about running out of buoys because, as you have seen on the list, there are so many locations. You won't, I don't know, but I don't think you'll be able to go to all of them in one day. That is like, so we have 140 locations. Let's see here, 40 casts times 1, so roughly 40 minutes. Let's say, because there are some kind of delay in recasting, let's say you have like 1 hour, multiply that by 140, that's like 140 hours. There are only 24 hours in a day, so you won't be able to go to all of those locations. So you don't have to worry about running out of locations to fish with virtual fishing. Again, with the label text in chat, it says there you have caught nurse shark worth 0.3 Linden Dollars. Again, there is no nurse shark. There are no fish. They are just flavor text. What's important in that chat message from your virtual fishing rod is the Linden Dollar value of the supposedly fish that you caught. And there you go. You'll just have to recast and recast, get your Linden Dollars, and then recast until you used up all your casts on the buoy, and then you move on to the next buoy, and then you repeat the process. That's it. That's how simple it is. Also, if you started with, if it's your first time, if it's your first time with virtual fishing, you'll get 100 small bait. There is literally no cash out when starting with virtual fishing. With the 100 small bait, you'll probably get 20 to 40 Linden Dollars depending on the RNG, and it could even be higher if you are doing it if you are fishing in a multiplier event. And then once you have your Linden Dollars, you can use the Linden Dollar that you earned, at least some of it, to buy more bait. And then another thing is, if you are going to buy bait from a vendor, virtual fishing bait vendor, it will cost you 10 Linden Dollars for 100 small bait. But if you buy from other players, it will only cost you 6 to 8 Linden Dollars for 100 small bait. So make sure you join the virtual fishing group, because sometimes other fishers will post chat messages informing everyone that they are selling small worms for certain amount of Linden Dollars, and that is important because it reduces your costs buying small bait. Okay, so there you go, guys. So yeah, starting with virtual fishing is quite easy and anyone can do it. Oh, I forgot another restriction. You must be 30 days old. Yeah. Okay, so you must be 30 days old. Your avatar must be 30 days old before you can start with virtual fishing. If you just created your account, then you'll have to wait for 30 days before you can start with virtual fishing. I guess it's some kind of filter, because sometimes people will create an account and then they find out later that Second Life is not for them, and then they would stop playing. I guess they, virtual fishing doesn't want to have like a large database of inactive and dead Second Life accounts. Okay, so there you go. That is how you get started with virtual fishing in 2026. Again, the first thing you need to do is get the virtual fishing kit. It contains the virtual fishing rod and the virtual fishing hod. And after that, you equip the hod and the rod, and then you look for a virtual fishing location either by clicking on the button on the HUD or by going to the virtual fishing website. And then once you are in the location, you wait for a minute because there is a loading delay, and after that you can start casting and earning Linden Dollars. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that with virtual fishing, if you want to cash out your Linden Dollars, there is no limit. If you have $1 Linden dollar in your wallet or in your HUD, you can cash it out. The minimum is $1 Linden dollar. That is a minimum. And I believe there is no maximum as well. But I do suggest that you constantly withdraw your money or your Linden Dollars from the HUD or your wallet. What I do is once I reach maybe 100 Linden Dollars, then I would withdraw it. Maybe you could start with 10 Linden Dollars, then 20 Linden Dollars. Again, there is no limit and there is no delay. Okay, and you can do your withdrawal from the HUD itself. So just click on the floater, the button below the fish. Click on it and you'll find the withdraw button right there. And virtual fishing will give you your money. No need to look for an ATM. With other fishing games, you'll have to find an ATM to get your money. There you go, guys. That is how you get started with virtual fishing in 2026 or in any other year. As you can see, it's quite easy, it's fast, and it's free, and it will help you earn Linden Dollars in Second Life without even spending any Linden Dollars. There is no cash out. Everything is free, and you can use your earnings from virtual fishing to buy more bait to earn more Linden Dollars. Okay, so thank you for watching. That's it for this one, and see you in the next one. Bye bye for now. Okay, so I forgot to do a little bit of self-promotion. Well, as you have seen earlier, you can turn your virtual fishing rod invisible. And if you don't want to, fish with the default virtual fishing rod, you want to look for, a fancier looking fishing rod. How about you, try and get my Tetris fishing rod right here. As you can see, look at that. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a hand prof. Okay, it's a decorative fishing rod. It has a custom design, and you can wear it together with your virtual fishing rod. Just make sure the virtual fishing rod is set to invisible. And look at that. See, I set my virtual fishing rod to invisible and then wore the Tetris fishing rod, and you don't see the virtual fishing rod anymore. All you'll see is the Tetris fishing rod. And if you like the design of this one, you can get it for a little bit of Linden Dollars from the marketplace. And also, if you can, check out my other custom fishing rods in the marketplace as well. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Hope you guys learned something, and hope you guys also earn a lot of Linden Dollars in Second Life. That's it for this one. Bye bye for now.